Hi, I am Jane Mizrahi, and I am a registered yoga facilitator with the School of Trauma Cooperative Yoga, or TCY. And this is Ellen, a student of TCY. And we're going to do a quick introduction to let you know who might express an interest in doing this work. Ellen, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I don't understand what the difference between yoga and TCY is.
Okay, that is an excellent question. So TCY creates an emphasis for the practitioner or the student of TCY in self-determination. And what that means is that when you come to the mat, it wouldn't be that you are just following me as a yoga teacher, Ellen. It is that the invitation is always to go inward and find out what does your body need at this time. And I will provide as a facilitator options for you to go into one of the 4 resting poses or to hold a posture in one way or another. And as you go inward, you'll know what your body needs as I demonstrate what I need. So this transparency of my practice becomes a gift. So as it becomes a gift for me, it becomes a gift for you as I invite you to go inward. Did that help?
Yes. Do you have to have done yoga before or no?
I will meet each practitioner where they're at. So somebody
Okay.
that is inspired to explore this because it's based in for people who have experienced trauma, and it is a new way in to help resolve and work with the traumatic experience and by the past, by history. So you can be brand spanking new.
Okay, that's good because I don't do yoga that much because I hurt my back. So I just want to be calm and because there's just so much going on. So how can that help me when feel like I'm losing it?
Okay. So the idea, the teaching is that as we practice ongoing, I mean, we can also record sessions and we can have one session and you'll have access to that session. But
And I
the
can keep
idea
looking
is
at it.
that,
Like if I'm going through something, if I'm feeling down or whatever, I can go back to it and listen to the recording.
so if it is an individual session and you want it recorded, I can do that. If
Oh,
it's a
that's
group
awesome.
session, pardon?
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's perfect.
But the idea is that we all have nervous system patterns. And when we have experienced trauma, we bring those patterns to the present moment. It's just sort of a matter of fact based on brain science. Showing up to do TCY yoga on a regular basis, whether it be weekly, and then you develop your own practice daily, as I have, my relationship to yoga is daily, you begin to challenge how to show up in the present moment through TCY yoga. It teaches you how to be in your body safely, how to feel safe in your body, oriented to the present moment. And so when you ask the question, how do I deal with difficult moments? And if I'm doing this, this helps retrain your body and brain to be present with greater ease.
Okay,
Sounds like go ahead.
So my pattern would be, well, my mom is really sick. So my pattern would be, I get off the phone with her, I cry, I'm in a ball. So, but that's the pattern. So to get out of the pattern, that would help me with breathing, or I can listen to the recording or think of your voice and then just do that.
So yes, and you will begin to build agency or strength and resilience in your own body as you become so here's the O for observer. As you become aware, okay, I'm in a ball, I'm so upset about my mom. Through TCY, we begin to recognize where we're at in our nervous system and say, okay, what do I actually need right now? And some of the asanas or poses that we practice, you might go into in your imagination if you're out and you can't, or actually if you're home, you might go into a pose and say, okay, this is what I learned to bring more quiet, despite what's happening with my mother, which we can't change. What we can change is how you work with the moment through body and breath and poses.
So you said your imagination. So if, let's say I can't do something and you're sitting there, what would I imagine? Imagine me doing a pose?
So for
Like,
this is
okay.
the mountain. This is the
Okay.
method. So you might be sitting doing this pose in reality, but if you are out or on a line somewhere, you're not going to do this. So as I bring my mind, my creative mind, and picture me doing that, the brain doesn't know you're not doing it. The brain, that's why we have these guided meditations. The brain is like, oh, I remember that feeling.
Okay.
And how do you remember to go into it? Practice, whether it be on your own or through these classes. We have muscle memory through practice, and then the brain and the nervous system transforms. It takes
That's
time.
perfect because, okay, so I'm going to start to cry. So when I'm at my mother's and I'm having a hard time, I can just imagine what I'm doing and get rid of my old patterns and calm down and just be in the present moment.
I
Because you have
would
to,
like to add, we don't get rid of, we transform, because all parts of us, all experiences are valid. Your pain is part of your journey right now. And combined with the visualization, Ellen, breath. And people say, oh, it doesn't help. The actual intentional breath, not just breathing, and natural breathing is a beautiful thing. And we sometimes need to take that extra deep breath and ground our body in the present moment with the visualization to build this agency. So when you're with your mother, the visualization is here, the breath comes into the body, we settle our nervous system, brain, body, mind, body.
that's exactly what I need. So what do I need to bring to do this? I mean, is it just my mat? Do I use a blanket or, I mean, is there different things?
Yeah. So essentially a towel or a mat uh, to work on. You can bring blocks or pillows to support your joints. You can bring water to hydrate, a pen and paper. We do offer journal prompts. They are optional. Everything is based in choice or self-determination. Um, a blanket for we'll always finish our work together in a final resting pose. So if you want to wrap up in a blanket, and that's it. And also actually if you've eaten, not too full, so that the body can work on the poses instead of digestion. So not too full. And that's it, showing up.
That's, I need that so bad. Um, I, so you can do it by yourself after we've learned from you. Do you show the poses also? So we know what we're
Yes,
doing?
so this where I will be on my mat using my body in this self-determination experience as I see how I'm showing up, and then I'll be inviting you to show up. So you will watch me, and then you get, do the poses or to come into one of the 4 resting poses, self-determination.
Because I'm a perfectionist, so I need to do it exactly the way you're doing it.
And we'll work on perfectionism as well, Ellen. So to
Okay,
all you
that's
viewers,
great.
to all you viewers, if you're interested, below will be my email. I
Okay.
will be offering 8 o'clock sessions. Tuesday will be small group, no more than 4 people. Monday and Wednesday and Thursday will be individual sessions. This work is copyrighted for Josephine Standing and Inner Beat Yoga. I look forward to your questions. I look forward to starting our work together. And Ellen, thank you for providing this venue for people to learn more about
No,
TCY.
that's great. Thank you. I can't wait to get started. I need it. Okay.